Well, hello again. I didn't go on a, I did go on a hunt, I just didn't film the hunt. Well, anyway, I have some more DVDs and Blu-rays. Some of these I got in the mail, some of these I actually picked up in the store. Let's go ahead and start with the DVDs. First off, we have from the History Channel, the Pawn Stars Season 2 on DVD. Sorry, cut out there. Of course, there's the slipcover. This is a 4-disc set that has the entire Season 2 on it. Now, some of these I do have on like some of my previous sets of Pawn Stars. Some of the episodes, and of course there's some episodes I have not seen yet, so we'll check that out soon. Now this one I got in the mail from Walmart.com. By the way, if I got them in the mail, they're from Walmart.com. Well, this one I've had for about a week, and it's WWE Survivor Series 2008, which was highlighted by John Cena going for the world title in his hometown of Boston, Edge returning to face Triple H and Vladimir Kozlov for the WWE title, and several Survivor Series elimination matches, and The Undertaker and The Big Show in a casket match. I would have to say those caskets had to be custom made, and they use real caskets, by the way. And then now on to the Blu-rays. First up from Universal Pictures. I bought this at my Dave's Video, starring Marlon Wayans and Cedric the Entertainer. We have A Haunted House, which is, of course, the new Marlon Wayans only spoof on the more recent horror films like the Paranormal Activity and stuff like that, which I've heard this is a little better than Scary Movie 5. So that's why I went ahead and picked it up. Next, from Walmart.com, we have Bruce Willis in Armageddon, directed by Michael Bay, which, of course, Michael Bay saying that he was misquoted for saying that he was sorry for this movie. Yeah. I remember liking this movie when it came out. Of course, there was another movie that was more scientifically correct called Deep Impact. Had a similar scenario. Yeah, of course, Michael Bay has been quoted saying that he was sorry, but he's saying that he was misquoted, saying that the movie was actually rushed by Disney. Oh well. Next, also from Walmart.com, released by Sony Pictures, also produced by the Weinstein Company, we have The Artist, winner of Best Picture, and the slipcover opens up like this. That's why you saw the dog right there. And of course, this I can't say his name, but yet he won Best Actor. Take the the slipcover off. There we go. Of course, this just has the Blu-ray. Of course, the ultraviolet copy, which is mine. Of course, this was shot in black and white. It also has John Goodman and James Cromwell amongst a few others. And it's about a silent film star towards the end of the silent film era and into the sound era, which we still use today. Right, this next one I actually bought at Walmart, the store, and it's WWE's The Best of In Your House. In Your House was a series of pay-per-views they had from 95 to 1999, the last one being Backlash of 1999. And of course, this features like Stone Cold, Bret Hart, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, The Undertaker, the Hart Foundation, Ken Shamrock, and many others. Okay, the next one is from Warner Brothers. I bought this, I believe I bought it at Target, yeah, for $7.50, and this is an upgrade for me. Sandra Bullock, who won Best Actress for this movie, The Blind Side, the story of the Baltimore Ravens tackle Michael Orr, and how he came to be part of the Baltimore Ravens. Yeah, this is the Blu-ray. I still have the DVD copy. I'm going to turn this into a combo pack. This also has Tim McGraw, plays the husband to Sandra Bullock's character. Next is a TV series, season 1 only, released by Warner Brothers. I picked this up at Best Buy for $20. Produced by Steven Spielberg, starring Noah Wyle, Falling Skies. This is about a group of humans surviving after an alien invasion. Basically, our government has fallen, so yeah. And then they're fighting to survive to, well, fend off the alien. And of course, there's only 10 episodes. 10 episodes. I caught a free preview of it. And probably, if you didn't hear me, that they're trying to fend off the, get the aliens away from Earth. Yeah. Falling Skies. Next is another upgrade by, I think I got this at, you know what, I'm trying to think. I think I may have bought this at Target. Well, anyway, it's the original Footloose with Kevin Bacon and John Lithgow. Yeah, it's an 80s classic. Great music, great movie. I'm not going to go into detail about it. Next is a Will Smith movie. I kind of like this movie. My brother kind of does too. Well, you can kind of see it. It's Hancock. Even the critics kind of liked it as well, because it's basically he's a superhero with consequences for his actions, and he takes responsibility for them. At first he doesn't care, but thanks to Jason Bateman's character, he learns to care. Now next is another Blu-ray I upgraded from DVD with Elijah Wood, Robin Williams, Brittany Murphy, Hugh Jackman, and Nicole Kidman. Happy Feet. Of course, the main star of it is Elijah Wood, who plays Mumble. Father's played by Hugh Jackman, who's doing a Elvis impersonation. Well, his character's name is Memphis. And Mumble's mom is played by Nicole Kidman. And, well, anyway, it's a nice family movie. And, yeah, just check it out. I mean, it's kind of hard to explain real quick. And next, from the Weinstein Company, we have Bradley Cooper and Jennifer Lawrence in Silver Linings Playbook. Yeah, the Blu-ray DVD combo. Of course, this is about Bradley Cooper's character. He just got out of, I think, the mental asylum, and he's having marriage problems. He's trying to get back with his wife. She doesn't want anything to do with him, and he can't even communicate with her. But he ends up meeting Jennifer Lawrence's character, and apparently she knows where his wife is at, how to communicate with her. So he goes through her, but something else happens. Next is another upgrade from I turned in the DVD copy so I can get $5 off for Silver Linings Playbook and some of the other movies. But anyway, I just had to complete the set on Blu-ray. It's T3, Rise of the Machines, the least favorite one. Yeah, definitely not going to go into the, well, $7.88, so didn't lose too much on it. And finally, from Summit Entertainment, it's a movie I thought was alright. It's a different adaptation of a story that was originally told by Disney. This was released in 3D. At least it was shot in 3D, I'll give it that. It's not a great movie, but it's not, really bad. Anyway, it's The Three Musketeers. Not too many not too many well-known stars in this, but it's got Orlando Bloom, Mila Jovovich. Trying to think of other, like Ray Stevenson, Christoph Waltz. Ray Stevenson plays Porthos, and Orlando Bloom plays the Duke of Buckingham. And Christoph Waltz plays the Cardinal Richelieu. Yeah. Basically, it's about the Three Musketeers. Yeah. Let's see, or Four Musketeers, really, because there's Porthos, Athos, who's standing up right there, and then Aramis. And then here's D'Artagnan, who wants to become a musketeer. Basically, they have to protect the king, who is basically a teenager, sex-craved teenager. And unlike the Disney movie with Chris O'Donnell and Kiefer Sutherland, the Musketeers necessarily haven't been banned. They are still the guards of the king. They're more like the secret guards. And they always get into fights with the Cardinal's guards, and the king, quote-unquote, disciplines them. And they discovered that there's a plot led by the Duke of Buckingham to kill the king. And, well, they must put a stop to it. Well, anyway, for now, that does it for me. I'd say that's a pretty decent stack. Oh, see you later. Well, I'm sorry, I lied. That was not the end of the video. And this probably won't either, because I'll probably make another run to Best Buy. I'm sitting outside my local Alco. I did pick up a couple used DVDs from the Movies You Buy bin they have. A couple Michael Moore films. First we have, released by Paramount, Capitalism, A Love Story. As you can see, these don't come with the cases. And this is basically about our government and capitalism and all that good stuff. Even gets into the auto bailout, especially with GM. Because years ago he did an interview for one of his movies called Roger and Me. I think that's what it's called. He interviewed the president of GM. And he said, one of these days you're gonna end up in trouble and you're gonna need help. And sure enough, took many years, but it happened. It needed a bailout from the government. And well, in the movie, he tries to interview the current president, and the security stops him. And yeah, he was going to try to rub it in. And then finally, released by the Weinstein Company, we have Sicko, which is basically about healthcare. Well, anyway, if I don't go to Best Buy, I'll see you later. If I go to Best Buy, well, I'll see you there at Best Buy. Well, as you can see, I did go to Best Buy like I said I would. I did get a few titles. A couple I was expecting, a couple I was not. But as soon as I get into my Explorer here, I'll go over what I got. Okay, well, I took part in the upgrade and save. I did bring in one title. Plus, I had an extra coupon they gave me one time. Well, in fact, the first thing I'm going to show you was part of a DVD collection I did turn in. We have Dumb and Dumber and The Mask, both starring Jim Carrey, and of course Dumb and Dumber also starring Jeff Daniels. Both of these were New Line Cinema titles. Yeah, these are both, what can I say, they're both good Jim Carrey films. Probably some of the biggest films he's known for. Of course, The Mask, really known for the CGI work they did with Industrial Light and Magic, which was rare at the time for New Line Cinema to do because they had just become a major studio as part of Warner Brothers. Because before that, they were not a major studio. They were an independent. Next, we have a I think it's a 3-disc set. The history of one of the greatest rock bands of all time, the Eagles. Of course, Don Henley, Glenn Frey, Joe Walsh, and Timothy Schmidt. Yeah, it's just, I just love the Eagles. Next is a movie I have at home on DVD. I have the ultraviolet copy too. I'm just going to turn it into a combo pack. Independence Day. Yeah, everyone knows this one. Bill Pullman, Will Smith, preventing or trying to stop an alien attack. They invade, but yet we kick their butts at the end. And then finally, another part of a collection I turned in. By the way, it was the Warner Brothers New Line Cinema Jim Carrey collection. It had Dumb and Dumber, The Mask, The Majestic, and Yes Man. I thought this was very funny. It also has Zooey Deschanel and Bradley Cooper. It's about a man who once says no to everything, but to change his life, he says yes to everything. Now, this truly does it for me this time, because I'm just getting low on funds. Well, anyway, till next time. See you later. Okay, I'm going to confess here. I lied again. I am in Walmart. And when I get out to my vehicle again, I will show you what I got here. This will truly be it. Okay, as I said, I did go into Walmart. I did pick up something. Well, there was something I completely forgot about, because, you know, on some of my previous videos, I've been shopping on Walmart.com. Well, I've been seeing that they've had advertisements for steelbooks on the website. Well, those steelbooks are in the store now. There was a bunch of titles, mainly Warner Brothers titles, but there were a few others. Actually, no, well, there were some Paramount titles as well. Warner Brothers and Paramount were the main ones. And Universal titles, which I did pick up a Universal title, starring Al Pacino, written by a screenplay by Oliver Stone, directed by Brian De Palma, Scarface. Now, for the Universal titles that they have, as you can see, it's an alternate cover, because there was a steelbook originally when Scarface got released, but they did this to it like a comic book like design. And they also did this to like Pitch Black, Chronicles of Riddick, Incredible Hulk, Van Helsing, Doom, Hellboy 2, and I'm thinking there's something else. Oh, The Big Lebowski and Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Yeah, or at least that's what they had in this Walmart. Yeah, so I picked up Scarface, the limited edition steelbook, $12.96, and it comes with an ultraviolet copy. Well, now this truly does it for me. Until next time.